Hi everyone, welcome back to the live stream. This is part 2, well part 3 really, because the last video split up in the middle of the live stream. But this is my second time recording here on Monday, and I'm just going to start off going over what I did last time and then get into building the rest of this Vue.js application. So everything is live, and there's a link in the description to this repo too, on this regexbfast repo. And yeah, so here is some information, the mockups. I didn't put a lot of information in the README because it's just such a simple front-end application. So you can check it out here at on my GitHub. And then this is what it looks like so far. So basically what it does is it matches everything you match in regex is matched here. And the idea is to make it into challenges so you learn all of the different capabilities of regex, I guess. It's not working perfectly, but there are some more updates that I want to make today. So the first update that I'm going to do is just setting up the layout of the page so that I have a header, a sidebar, or draw, or whatever, and then this area so that I can start populating the challenges. So I'm going to do that with Vuetify, and I'm going to start with, I think, an app bar at the header. So let me look for, yes, an app bar. I actually think it's called like a toolbar. There's a couple different bars. Wonder if it's a toolbar. So yeah, and the reason why is I don't have it here, but I'd like to have just a challenges button, a button that says challenges, and this draw comes out from that button. So, and I know there was an example in Vuetify here where I could just take it. So I think it's called, well, let me type in bar and see. So there's system bars, which is not what I want. App bars, toolbars, textual action bars. I think component is pivotal to any primary source of navigation. Works great in conjunction with nav bars. Okay, well, I'll just try an app bar then and see how it works. So I'm not going to worry about any scrolling. Oops. I think maybe, yeah, maybe I'll just grab, these are just different colors. So maybe I'll just grab some kind of default toolbar. I'll grab the one at the top because it has the fewest options. Oh no, it doesn't have the code here. So let me grab one with code. All right, so V app bar. I'll grab V app bar. Yeah. And then I have to figure out what component I want to put this in. So I have the body, which is going to be basically this part of the page, but it's supposed to just take up this much space. So I'm going to make another component called the sidebar, or I guess it's going to be a draw because it'll come in and out maybe. Or maybe I'll just keep it there permanently. We'll see. Let me call it sidebar for now and just... Or I'll have it there by default, I guess, but you can hide it if you want. So I'll make a new file. I'll call it draw.vue. And then put a template in here. And then I'll just go ahead and put a div for now with the app bar inside. And then I'm going to have to clean up these in a second. Also, I don't want this color. And I might as well go ahead and clean this up. So this is a v4 that I don't have. So vlist item title. I'll just put one item for now then. Vlist item. Yeah, and eventually this @click will take them to the specific challenge in the menu. But I'll do that in a second. So now, hey nobodies. It seems like you're always on. What time is it over there? See, it's actually inside of home. So I already have body. So I should just put the draw inside of here. Although if the menu opens the draw, then it will probably be moved in a minute, but we'll see. Okay, now I need to import this draw. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was a lot different over there. I guess it's 1300 over here. Okay, let me see. So that, oh yeah, I forgot this isn't the draw, this is the menu on top. So now I have to rename it. I guess I'll leave draw there, but I'll make a new component. Or maybe I'll duplicate it. Is there a duplicate option here? I guess copy and then paste. And I'll rename this one and call it top bar, I guess. Okay, and that has the same stuff, but I'm just going to change the import here because I'm not actually importing a draw yet. So top bar, top bar, top bar. Okay, cool. And now it's not working though. Oh yeah, I have to change it how it's rendered. So it should obviously be on top. So now I'm going to have to do a div here. Yeah, I wish that was automatic too. That would be very nice and save a lot of time and hassle. But that's probably into the no-code future where everything is just done for us. Okay, so this is fine. Of course, I'm going to get rid of those extra icons. Let's see. I do want the page title. Definitely app bar nav icon. Oops. And then, yeah. The heart, magnify, get rid of those. And then, okay, so instead of this, I'm going to do a button. But it's just going to say, I think, challenges or something. Okay. And I wonder if I can do outlined. Yeah, I like that better. So no, except I don't want it as a drop down. I want there to be this toggleable draw that comes out. So right now it's in a V menu, so I wonder if I can, let me put a navigation. What's a permanent floating draw? Okay. So this could always be on the side. Yeah, actually this might be more of what I want. So maybe is primarily used to house links to the pages in your application. We'll initialize the draw as closed on mobile and as open on desktop, which is what I want. It is common to pair draws with vlist component. Hi, Abdullah. Yeah, I think this is what I want because this will keep it static on the side, and I think I just want to keep the challenges kind of permanently on the side. Because really there's nothing else on the page. I mean, I have an input, some info, the text, and that's it. So let's see. Or maybe I'll just default it to open and then they can close it. So this is navigation draw. And then let me look at the other one. Oh, it's the same. Okay, I was just looking at the permanent floating one. Then basically, this is the permanent one. Okay, that's not at all what I want. Yeah, so this is fine. I'll just grab the basic example. Okay. So I wonder if I need this the V card on the outside. It seems like that's only if I want permanent, but I'm going to take the permanent keyword out. So let's see. So I have the top bar. I need to get rid of this menu here. So let's see. Here it never shows the example. Oh, here it does. Okay. So V at bar nav icon. I don't want the icon though. Okay, so all the icon is doing at click. I can do the same thing in a button. And then this draw. Let me just copy this one. Okay. And get rid of the menu. And let's see. Okay. So these are all the list groups, and then outside of that is the button, which is this one. So I'll put, where was it? This button. my V button. I'll put that after this V spacer. So here. And this is all still inside of, oh, maybe it's not inside. Oh yeah, it's outside of the app bar. So I'll have to put, I'll move, where is it? The nav draw. It's not called full. There it goes. Okay, so I'll move this whole draw outside of the app bar. Put it below. Oh. And now I think I got everything I want out of here. So I'll erase that. And then I need to take, oh yeah, the at click. Let me put this at click on the button. Instead of V on, I'll put that here. And then I need to make a V model. Hey Islam. Welcome to the chat. I need, yeah, so I just need data, that's it. So, or I'll actually make that so it matches the rest of my files. So I'll put data, and then I'll return and draw, which I'll start with true, actually. Okay. Oh, cool. Awesome. But I want it to come out from the right, not the left. And I know there's some sort of floating. A floating draws no visible container, which is, I don't think that's what I have right now. Absolute temporary. I wonder if I got rid of absolute, actually, what that would do. No. I'll put that back. Okay. Get rid of that. There's something like align. Oh, right. Places the navigation draw on the right. So that's what I want. Sweet. Okay. I think that's okay for now. Stateless. Very touchless. Okay, that's fine. And now I want to, well, let me go ahead and change the page title, because that's easy. And then I'm going to move this item and create this info box. Oh, you mean because it's going over there? Yeah. That's true. I didn't notice the overlay. Temporary draw sits above the application, uses a scrim overlay. So I guess that's where the permanent one does better. Or I could set the overlay opacity. Overlay color. Opacity to 0. Oh, I can do a number or a string. So yeah, I guess it's kind of annoying if I were to leave this box this width. But I do want this hidden by default on mobile. And on desktop, I'm gonna shrink this box, so maybe the input will end here or something. But I need to put in a grid system first. So let's see. Okay, so I need to get out of that. The next thing is I'll put in the grid system. So let me look for grid. And it's already inside of a container, so I think I can just add rows and columns. Yeah, vrow. Well, let's see, because this I don't want any kind of grid in there. And I'll do something with draw later. But in home, I have this v container wrapping the body. So in the body, instead of div, I'll put vrow and vrow and a v column inside. Okay. And now I need to add columns. So in X small screen, I want it to take up full width, but on a small, I don't know, maybe I want 10 columns. And then from medium up, I'll do 8 columns. Let's see how that looks. Okay. I think that's fine for right now. Let me add the info box, which will be a card. So let me look at card. I just want a basic card. So I guess let's see. Yeah, I'll just use a V card. And that will be in the same column, so I'll just do this and then close it. And then in the middle, I need a V icon. Let me just guess and see if it's called info. Nope. And then let me write some text in here. Okay, so this is what the card looks like right now. I don't have any actions. I just have one icon that I want to add. And then I think, yeah, I'll put this inside of v card text. And then the icon, let me look at the material icons. Okay. Yeah, it just says I have to prefix any icons I use with MDI. So let me see what the info one is called. Okay. That wasn't very helpful. I don't think it took out any of the icons. Oh, here. It's called an alert circle. This seems more like an alert. But I guess if that's a triangle, then this would, yeah, be an alert circle. All right, alert circle outline. Let me try that. Alert circle outline. Sweet. All right, so then, yeah, I'll just give that an info color or something. I wonder if that works with any Vuetify component, if I can use their built-in material colors. Let me see. Oops. Oh, that's the whole card. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, cool. Okay. And then I need some padding on the whole thing. I thought that cards had built-in padding, but I guess they wouldn't because a lot of people use them for stuff like, what's the example? Having an image in the card like this. So I'll just add some padding with Vuetify, of course. So I'll use one of their classes. They have all these abbreviation classes if you haven't used Vuetify before. So it's like, what was it? I think it's padding and on all sides. So I could do like bottom or top or whatever. I'll do all, and then I can do dash, something like 0 through 5, depending on how much padding I want. So why is it complaining about the class here? Oh, duplicate. Oh, I see. Yeah. So there we go. So that added some padding to it. Let me add some more. Okay. So that's a good amount of padding. This also gives it some, I think because I wrapped the text in card text, it gave it some padding. Yeah. So I think either I'll put the icon inside the card text, or I'll take the padding out of here. So let me try that first and just see how it looks. Yeah, I actually like that better because now the text will come after the icon, which is probably a better idea anyways. Okay, so pxpy, horizontal, vertical. Cool. Yeah, they have a lot of abbreviations. I haven't used a lot of them because it seems like whenever I work in an application at work, there's a bunch of Sass files with a lot of custom styling. So now that I'm experimenting with Vuetify, I realize like, wow, it does do a lot of things for you. So you almost don't have to touch Sass for an application at all if you just want to use Vuetify. I mean, unless you want a bunch of customization. So what was that? Oh yeah, so I want this to be full width. So I think MX Auto centers it. So I think yeah. And then max width. So I could do it the full width of this, which is probably what I'll do. Okay, perfect. Awesome. And then I want to move this down from the header, give it some spacing. So yeah. Yeah, I almost like to build internal applications more, because then there's no client, and there's usually a lot fewer stipulations for the UX part, like how to style things and design things. As long as it's well laid out, it doesn't have to look too pretty. Oh, vspacer, yeah. So if I go here, so after this h3 tag, let me see. Does spacing work? No, that might be, oh, that's vertical spacing. So I wonder if horizontal spacing, maybe? Does that work? Or maybe that's just something I made up right now. Yeah, I think that's something I made up. So I guess I could do a margin, oops, from here. This is an awkward element because I'm kind of injecting everything inside. So let's see. I don't know if that made it any better. All right. Oh yeah, but now I can add a class equals vspace has props for that. Let me look at it. Spacers. The vspacer component is useful when you want to fill available space or make space. Okay. V component name is abbreviated from, yeah. I don't know. I don't see any props for vspacer. Yeah, just that. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I could let me see how it shows up on the page. So my H3, and then I have a spacer which has no padding or no margin. Oh, is there a divider? I don't know if I've ever used that before. Dividers. It's a horizontal line. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put some margin below this. So class equals margin bottom 4. Okay. And that makes it look okay. I don't know how much I like the bold here. But I guess that's just part of being H3. Maybe if I make it bigger, it will look better. Yeah, maybe the bigger text is better for that, even though it's still bold. All right. So now I want to move it down more too. So maybe I can do the margin top of 5. Okay, that's fine for now. And the challenges come out. All right, now I'm just going to start populating with real data, which I have. Where did I put that? It's not in source. Oh, right. So I put like 2 dummy challenges in this file. So let me make a data folder in here. And then I'll move challenges into there. All right. Sections. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't going to do sections, so let me just delete that file. Okay, because I can always add sections in later if I want. All right, so the data I'm going to import into the store. Just to make it easier to put in every component. So let me import challenges from data/challenges, and then challenges. Okay, now I can just pull them off the Vuex store. And so where do I want to put the challenges first? I need them in the sidebar, and I need them to display in the body. So let me start with the body. Oh yeah, I need current challenge too. So on the state, I'm going to save current challenge, which will be 0. Although, section number. Oh, I guess I don't have sections yet, so. And I could do an ID, but I think I'll just do where they are in the array. Will be fine. That way if I move stuff around, I don't have to swap the IDs and move every single ID down. So current challenge is 0, and then I have the challenges array. And let me get those in the body. All right. So import. So from Vuex, I want to get the state into this component. So I'm going to map state from Vuex. And then let's see. Oh yeah, I need computed. So computed, I guess computed, I'll put computed after the filter, I guess. So computed, and then map state, and the state that I want is challenges, and then do I want challenge? Yeah, and then I want current challenge too. So current challenge. I could do a getter that just gets the one challenge that I need, or I could set the whole current challenge object to current challenge, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. So right now, yeah, I think I should do that because I'm not looping through anything. I just need one challenge in this component. So should I do get current challenge getter? I'm moving this. I have this box on my screen, so I'm moving it out of the way. So should I do a get current challenge getter, or should I just save the whole current challenge? I really want to have the current challenge index on state. So maybe I'll do a getter just to filter through all the challenges and return the one I want. So let's see, in my store, mutations, actions, getters, and then get current challenge. And I don't even remember what the parameters were for the getter function. So getter, Vuex. Okay, so that's inside. So in the Vuex store, so I get state, and then I can do what I want with state. Okay. So I'll be able to access those properties on state that I want. So state, and then let's see. I need state dot current challenge and state dot challenges. And what do I want to do with them? So I guess I'm just returning state.challenge and the current challenge from it. Okay, that's fine. And this will be the index of the challenge, so it should return the right one. And then and then instead of map state here, it's going to be map getters. And then I have that getter, so I'll change this to map getters. And then, yeah, that should be right. Okay. No errors. Well, maybe. Group is not defined on instance. Oh, this is an unrelated error, but I might as well fix it. So group vModel group. Oh, because I haven't done anything with the sidebar yet. So I'll get rid of that. Okay. Okay. And now getting out of here, in the body, I have my getters, get current challenge, and then what was I doing with the getter? Oh yeah, I need to populate the information on the page. So like here, I want to populate it with the info. So I guess I don't actually want to call this get, because then I'm going to be using it in my DOM as this weird yeah, that's not going to make sense if I'm using it as a variable in my DOM. So I'm going to say I'm just going to call it current challenge. And then in my getter, I'm going to rename it to current challenge. All right. So now I can use it in my DOM. So I'm going to say here, current challenge. Oh, in my double mustache syntax. So current challenge.info. And is this the correct thing? Yeah, so it does show the text. Okay, good. And then full text. I don't know what the difference is between full text and text to match. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I wrote this. So this is the name of the challenge, so I should probably display this somewhere on the page, although it is on the sidebar, I guess, so the name will display in the sidebar. And then I don't know what that means, so I'm going to just delete that and use full text. So here, let's see. Okay, so I'm using text here. So highlight filter, where does filter? Oh, it's taking text from there, from here. So I don't want this anymore, actually. So here I should be using, oh, yeah, current challenge dot full text, basically. Okay, and this is just, I wonder if this will look better if I do that. Maybe. Hey dog lover, how are you? Yeah, good to see you. All right. Yeah, so now I'm passing this highlight filter function, current challenge dot full text, which comes in as value into the function. Then I use value dot replace. Okay. And oops, I want this move. Yeah. Awesome. And I get the correct text. So now if I go and change in my state, if I change this to index 1, awesome. And it comes up with the next challenge. All right. And now let me display challenges in this sidebar. And I'm going to display them by challenge name. And I'm thinking that I want, because I might have a review section. I don't know if I will actually. I'm wondering if I should have an icon for the challenges. Let me try it. So in the top bar, I have this icon here. I'll just comment that out and see how that looks. Yeah, maybe I might need the extra space actually for the challenge name. So I'll leave it without the icon. And I'm going to be looping through these. So I'm not sure what the deep purple text. Oh, that's for active. I guess I'll leave that there for now. Okay. And what was I getting? Oh yeah, I need to map the state. And here I need all of the import map state from Vue.js. So I need all the challenges in this component because I'm going to display all of the names. Unless I use a getter just to get the names back. Name and ID. So let me make computed here. Computed and map state. And then I'm just going to put challenges here. And then I guess I might need the current challenge. Is that what I called it? Current challenge. Oh no, I have a getter end that. So let me call this current index then. That makes more sense. Okay. So I'll call it that. That's confusing. Okay, so current index. That's good. Thank you, AB. Yeah, I think it's getting much better. I'm definitely getting more comfortable with the setup and learning the software and stuff, and I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you for that. Okay. So now I just need a loop. So now that I can loop through challenges here, and this vlist item will be my v4 loop. So let me do v4 equals challenge in challenges, and let me go ahead and do an I here. Oops. So that I can do a key equals the index. So now I can use, I think I have, yeah, name. So I'll use challenge.name here. Challenge.name. Yay, awesome. So I have my names. And now if I click on them, oh, there's where the purple comes in. Maybe I'll just leave it purple. That's not a bad color. All right, so challenge.name, and then when I click on it, so here I need an @click, which will, I guess, update the challenge number. And since this body component depends on the challenge number, it should update too. But let's see. So let me add an @click here. So when the user clicks, I guess I want to, what should I call it? Update challenge to challenge. Let me say update. I'm not really updating it though. Maybe I'm changing. That's the same thing. Yeah, I'll call it update challenge. So let me make this method. Let me add a methods object here. So if I update challenge, one second. All right. I can, well, I need to pass it to index. So since I'm using the index as the ID of the challenge, that should be easy. I'll just pass it in. And then here. Oh, let me take it in here. And then I need something from Vue.js, some kind of method or mutation, I guess. I guess I don't really need an action because I'm not going to do anything. I'm only mutating data in the state because I want to change this challenge number to whatever index I clicked on. So maybe I don't know, sometimes I just can't think of names for things. So navigate to challenge method. And in the mutation, oh, let me see, mutations. So yeah, it takes state first, and then whatever I pass in manually. So here it'll be state, and then the index that I'm passing in. So I'm going to say state.currentIndex equals the index that I pass in. And now in my top bar, I need to use map mutations and call, oh yeah, mutation. So mutations are in my methods because those aren't reactive, like they won't update like state. So let me do map mutations, and then the mutation I want is navigate to challenge, and then update challenge. Actually, I could use the mutation directly. Oh yeah, because I don't have to do anything else. So if I call, I think I can call a mutation directly from the DOM. So if I use the navigate to challenge method, pass it the index, that's exactly what I'm expecting in Vue.x here, is the index. So let me see if that works. Yay! And my challenge is update. Awesome. Cool. And that would work, you know, if I had a lot more challenges too. Which I'm going to have to make. Now I'm going to have to make all of the challenges for this. And yeah, and then next thing, so now if a user well, so when I was making this before, I think I match any part of the text individually, but I forgot that if you use hotkeys, I don't want this period to match everything. I just want it to match the O here. So this isn't really working for special, you know, regex keys or characters, because I would like it only to match oatmeal if I do this, or if I type in oatmeal. Okay, and then also when I do type in oatmeal, I want it, or maybe, oh, let me see if this works. Was it O through? No, it's A through Z. Oh, does this have to be? Yeah, okay. So if I type in this, then I want it to automatically go to the next challenge. So, oh, when the person hits enter, actually. So if the whole thing is highlighted when the person hits enter, I want it to go to the next challenge. Okay, so out of top bar into body. And now this is the text field. And the V model, they're entering in user regex. Maybe in the placeholder I'll put press enter key. No. I guess I'll provide some hint text some other way. But at text field, so let me do at key press, and then key press, I want the enter key, so dot enter equals next challenge. So let me make a next challenge method here. Methods next challenge, and then I basically have to check to see, I guess I need to do a regex test method, the JavaScript test, or a string method, whatever it is, to test if the regex matches whatever's in here. Okay. So user regex is whatever I've typed in here. And so let me look at the JavaScript string test. Regex, oh, this one. Okay, so it is on the regex object. So regex.test, and then you pass it the string that you want to test. So the regex will be this dot user regex, and then I need to pass it the string, which will be currentchallenge dot fulltext dot fulltext. It will be this. So this dot currentchallenge dot fulltext. Okay. And yeah. So this dot user regex. And then how do I want to check that? So I guess I can just put a statement in here for right now. So if this dot user regex, well, if it's true, then I want to call something on the next challenge. So maybe I'll make another method that just says next challenge. That way I don't have to pull in any more state into this component. So I could just say next challenge, which will only take in state, and be state dot current index. Or I just prefer to do that because it seems more explicit to me, even though it's the same thing. So current index, yeah, we'll add one to the current index, go to the next challenge. So now I need to map this mutation into body. So map mutation, is it map mutation or mutations? I can't remember now. Let's see. Map mutations. Okay. So map. Oh, here it is. Map mutations. Map mutations, and then next challenge. So here it will be next challenge. Oh, no. This dot next challenge. Okay. And, all right. Sorry, my internet dropped for just a second there. Anyways, so I was opening the dev tools, and then so I'm gonna type in oat, try to hit enter. Oh, this dot user regex is not a function. Hey again. So this dot user regex. Oh, haha, I forgot to do test here. So I need to use the test method on this regex object. Although actually it's just a string here. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did here, which is make it into a user object. And actually, I don't even think I want to use global here. Global. Oh, there's so many things. So, yeah, if I don't use global, and then also I'm going to have two boxes here eventually because I want them to put be able to put G or I or those, regex what do they call them, identifiers or something. So that will come later then. But for right now, I need to make this into a regex object. So let me put that here. And then I'll just leave that alone for right now. And then I'll replace this regex. I'll say this dot user regex. Okay. And now that should take care of that error. Internal error. Too much recursion. That doesn't sound good. Body.view61. This.user regex. So I'm just making it into a regular expression. Not sure why there was too much recursion. Too much recursion again. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what that is. Let me see if it navigates, if I do it correctly. Nope. That's weird. And then it goes, oh, right, because I changed it here. That's why. Oops. 0. All right. Okay. Regex.test. This.currentchallenge.fulltext. All right. Okay. So I think at this point it's been an hour and 10 minutes. I think I'm going to make a list of things that I need to do for next time. So I need to figure out, oh yeah, that's irrelevant. This recursion problem. And also, so let me go to the next challenge. And then here, let's say I have T. It shouldn't actually match both, which is because I'm using this global flag here. So if I turn that off, it only matches one. Oh yeah, so I guess I don't want the global, because this actually works how I want it to. I think because I was doing something weird before I turned that on, but yeah, so I won't use global because this works just fine. And then I'll let users add flags later on in the challenges. And then, or maybe I'll put a box over here. Yeah, I think I'll put a second box to the right of this. And then just have it disabled if the challenge doesn't need that box, I guess, or doesn't use it. All right, so I'm going to update the mockups to show. I'm going to update the mockups to basically have a second box, and then make a list of yeah, so basically I need this to work on enter without saying too much recursion. So I'm going to try to stream again tomorrow or Wednesday and then work on this recursion issue. I'm sure it's just something dumb that I'm doing. And then on enter, this should navigate to the next challenge. And then, yeah, I'll update the mockup for that, and then I'll add some more challenges. But I'll add these not live because that's going to be real boring, just watching me thinking about challenges. All right, so yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It was good to see everyone again, and I'll post later today about once I figure out my schedule and when I can live stream again. So have a great night, everybody. Bye.